So I'm going to show you something. And then after I'm done with him, the rest of them won't play with me.
The benefit in being a sub, watching YouTubers that you like, and then becoming a YouTuber, is that you remember mostly everything they said as you used to watch them, instead of now you watch them through a different lens. Doc, let's point out some hypocrisy on your point. You said in this video, Bethesda acquisition went through, just wait on it. Now you know that's breaking one of your cardinal rules. Why would you wait? You don't know if you're gonna be alive in the next 6 months, Doc. You don't know if you're gonna be alive the next 2 years. So what are you waiting for? But I'm starting to see your opinion on waiting for things change, right? Because you can't tell me that you don't know if you're going to be alive next week or next year and stuff like that, because being on the Xbox ecosystem, you should be used to waiting, right? Let's tackle the Jim Ryan thing, because I did the same thing with Legend. Shout out to Legend too. 350 took that on the chin like a man. How can you scream day and date for anything and then say, well, Sony's capping because just look at MLB The Show? Let's look at Halo. Let's look at Halo. Quality isn't lost on Halo. See, this is what happens when you come to the party late. You think Halo is just supposed to be like that. No, it's not. From Halo 1 to Halo Reach, that's where I would stop. But Halo Reach did a lot of things good. Halo Reach had a whole bunch of features that Halo Infinite was supposed to have, but you're still waiting and paying. You're breaking a rule by waiting. That's your rule. I want it now. I bought it now. I shouldn't have to wait. That's your rule, not mine. So once you start breaking your rules, I guess all the rules, it doesn't matter about any other rules that you set for yourself on your own channel. You just let's start breaking all these rules. You said in your video, Doc, oh, they make you pay a subscription service fee for playing online multiplayer games. I believe Xbox does that as well. So that's another idiotic statement. Games with gold. Is it any point to have games with gold, or is it a point to leave games with gold and go to Game Pass Ultimate? Thank you. Everybody in the audience said, yes, there's no point to have games with gold. You're going to upgrade to Game Pass Ultimate because the games with gold are so horrible and the features are so minimal that you're going to go upgrade to Game Pass Ultimate. And then he said, well, you guys don't have any multiplayers. Ghost of Tsushima. I even showed you a couple months back that I actually have over 300 plus hours, but split between PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Most of that is not single player campaign. Most of that is multiplayer. So stop. I wouldn't tell you that because you don't buy games. So you wouldn't know what is a multiplayer game on PlayStation and what is not, because you don't buy games. Okay, let's move on. Halo. This is also breaking another rule of yours, Doc, the waiting rule. How long you gonna wait for a complete game? They got money to spend on Bethesda, Activision, but they don't have enough money to give you a damn complete Halo game? Where's Forge? Where's Horde Mode? Where's the races? 4-player split. What happens to the 4-player campaign? Co-op. Not to be seen. So when you tell me, oh, this we should be doing this, we should be doing that on this side of the PlayStation, guys should have day and date or release it 3 months later. It's 4 months in, bruh. 4 months in. This is April 1st. January, February, March, April 1st. 4 months in. Where's your first party IP? Because that's all this conversation is. I don't want to hear about second, third party games that's going to eventually make it to each system. I don't want to hear about that. Because Nintendo, Smash Bros, Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart, Luigi's Mansion, all of these things are first party IPs that push the system. Where is, don't hit me with Flight Simulator that does the same thing as GT7 that makes you pay, GT7 makes you pay $20, $30 a car, $30, $20 for a plane. So that's even. Don't hit me with the Flight Sim, because I know personally you ain't up there drinking like Roy Halladay flying your planes. Stop it. Forza, are you playing Forza? I don't see you talk about Forza. You say you were playing Fable. Halo. If Microsoft will release the numbers of what we see with Halo, the iteration that Halo is, it's a broken game. Desynchronizing, no season. You're still in the first season. If this was Fortnite, you'd be on the season 2, moving on to season 3, at least getting updates about what's in the package of season 3. This is what I'm saying. It's a double standard. You guys, it's okay to get slapped in the face and abused over there because you get Tunic and you get MLB The Show. MLB The Show is for the streets. It should be put on all platforms, Doc. It should be. It's a sports game. We all would agree. That's selfish of Sony to hold on to it, but it wasn't just Sony. It was contractual things going on too. So good. I think personally, if I delve into the numbers and I researched it enough, I would think the purchases from us, right, from the Sony side, is subsidizing your Game Pass. So you're welcome. That shouldn't be a bragging point at the end of the day. Ultimately, you should be thanking us, you welfare queens, because that's what you are. You're taking our welfare. That's pigeon food to us. Go ahead. That's like eating at Hibachi's right now. That's pigeon food. You can have it. Shoo. So you want to talk about quality, Doc? Okay. Forza's pretty good. Flight Sim is pretty gorgeous on certain screens, especially mine. But when you talk about quality, are you talking about the Initiative? Are you talking about Playground Games? Are you talking about all the things that's going on behind the scenes and under the rug at Microsoft and at Xbox? But you want to talk about Sony is getting money, they're gypping you, they're doing this, they're doing that. That's a business job, is to generate money, not to be pro-consumer. Apple isn't pro-consumer at all, right? They're one of the richest companies of all time. So don't hit me with the pro-consumer thing. I don't care. It's my hobby. This is my hobby. This thing right here. I'm going to spend any amount of money that makes my leisure time a great time. You work hard, don't you, Doc? I work hard. This is my leisure time right here. After I spend time with the family and my wife and stuff like that. I just had a brand new daughter and stuff. This is my getaway. So if I got to ante up, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just because you're a selfish gamer, I'm not a selfish gamer. I'm not. I want everybody to be happy with their purchases. If that's Game Pass, great on you. If it's the new iteration of PlayStation Plus, good, because I'm not defending the new iteration of PlayStation Plus in its infancy, right? Because you're willing to wait for Bethesda acquisition to get stuff. You're willing to wait for Activision acquisition to get stuff, but you're not willing for PlayStation Plus as we know it right now, like moving forward, to get better. They will get better. That's what I'm saying. You guys are so backwards. This is how backwards you guys actually are. You guys think that Microsoft is so good and this is the NBA and we need to parody y'all. You guys aren't the 2018 Warriors. Everybody doesn't need to run small ball and shoot threes, Doc. You're in 4th place. Behind Nintendo, behind PlayStation. Why would we actually copy you? That's dumb, especially with your flagship title known as Halo. I know you're late to the Microsoft party, but we been here. People like me, King Thrash, Sick Humor, we been here, bruh. So don't tell me about quality. Xbox quality was up here. It's now down here. You said it yourself. We get amazing titles. I know we get amazing titles. You don't have to say it. That's the unspoken truth. You don't have to say it. You know why? Because it's a fact. You know why you say Microsoft is the best place to game? You know why you say Game Pass Ultimate? Because you don't actually believe it. Because if you did, it'll be the unspoken truth. You wouldn't have to pom-pom and cheerlead for this. You wouldn't. You sound like Kanye West and Donald Trump. Repeating the same thing doesn't make it a fact. Most people think Beyonce looks good. That's an unspoken truth. Most people think Rihanna look good. That's an unspoken truth. We don't need to say that. She a 10. We don't need to say that. But you know what you need to say? The things that aren't true that you're trying to speak in reality. I don't care what a company said about the best publisher is Xbox. Why am I on this side then? Now, what I would agree with you on the FPS boost, that's one thing we agree on, Doc. We agree on FPS boost, but this is how shallow your research is. The games, classic games on this new iteration of PlayStation Plus, I said it here, and I guarantee it. Soon as June comes around the corner, the games will run better and look better on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. You can market here today. The machine learning that these machines has, it has it on Xbox as well. I guarantee the games run better and look better. That's all I care about. And for you to be bragging about games you didn't play, that you personally didn't play. Well, I didn't get a chance to play all these Microsoft games back in the. How many PlayStation games have you missed? Shut up. Because there's way more on this side of the fence than it is on that side of the fence. I don't care about Tunic. I don't care about second and third party games. I don't. They're great. They're going to come. They're like money. They're going to come. They're going to come. Seafoods of the world, you know, all of these games that's going to adventure 12 minutes, The Ascent, all these games, they're on both consoles now. I'm not talking about Seafood. Hopefully you guys get Seafood. I wish you guys got Seafood at the same time we got Seafood. So you could shut up and play a damn game. Because you're talking about, oh, we got Halo. Da-da-da-da. So we're happy that Seafood came out so y'all could actually play a game. How many people are playing Halo since December? Do you think it's an all-time high or all-time low? I can guarantee you it's the low part. So don't hit me with any of this, Doc. I'm not defending PlayStation Plus as we know it moving forward. I'm not going at Game Pass. If you like it, great. I know plenty of people who live and die by it. Y'all don't even talk about Xbox and Microsoft no more. Microsoft and Xbox took a backseat to Game Pass. You think PlayStation would ever take a backseat to PlayStation Plus? Hell no. But if you like it, I love it that you like it. But you're sitting here talking about a program in its infancy and you're disappointed. No, Doc, I'm disappointed in you because most of your takes nowadays go against what you used to say 8 months ago. We're not talking about 6 years ago. We're not talking about 10 years. We're talking about 6 months ago. And that's because you hanging out with these damn bots. They're warping your brain. Have some integrity. Live and die by your fucking word, bruh. Tony Montana told us too long ago. All I got is my words and my balls, Frank. And every time I hear you nowadays, you breaking fucking your own words, bruh. What you got, dementia? You got Alzheimer's? You done bumped your head or something? Hanging around that dude is not going to make you any smarter. It's making you dumber. Your takes is evolving to his takes. And I don't like it. I don't, Doc, because guess what? Ultimately, I looked at you in Rome, straight facts, man. We're going to tell it how it is. Nowadays, it's trolling. And I know why. Because y'all don't have anything to talk about. Wait till E3. What happened to that? Bethesda only drops things around the E3. Remember, was the Fallout 4 E3? That was E3 canceled. Now what do you got to do? Scramble to get it on your own Nintendo Direct. How is the information going and flowing to you, Doc? Because guess what? At the end of the day, I got my information. I know what's coming out. I get Nintendo Directs. I know what Nintendo is actually doing. Could you please tell me what Microsoft is doing? You guys are pom-pomming for something. You're walking into blind. It's foggy as shit, and I'm the cloud. It's cloudy as shit in there. Every time I turn around, you guys are talking about something that you're blind to. No, and I'm a Reddit surfer. That's the world's newspaper. If anybody's going to get it, Reddit is going to get it first. Shout out to JTech TV. If JTech allow me to put a clip on, bro, I will put one of his clips on. Shout out to JTech, bro. He called GameStop and said, "Hey, can you tell me the Xbox Series X titles, first party titles that's coming out in 2022? You know what she typed on her computer? She said, hold on. Let me type this up. And guess what happened? She said, oh no, I would just wait and keep calling back. And that's what your problem is. All y'all do is wait and pay. This damn video should have been called Wait and Pay. instead of the Oracle. I'm disappointed in your take, Doc, because at the end of the day, now you're waiting for stuff. And you didn't used to say that. That's your own cardinal rule. Now I have to wait for Bethesda. Now I have to wait for Activision. Now I have to wait for all these things. For what? Didn't you spend your money almost a year, 2 years ago? But now you talking about you're comfortable with waiting. Well, put your feet up and get a Snickers, my guy. You're going to be waiting a long damn time because Microsoft has no track record of being consistently great. Consistent. That's all I ask from y'all. That's all I ask from the legend. That's all I ask from you, ISO, everybody in the clique. That's all I ask of y'all is be consistent. Now all I see is a bunch of troll videos and a whole bunch of making fun of stuff and bragging about stuff that y'all don't even have. $70 billion. How is that changing your game experience? But you willing to wait for it. But you talking about something in its infancy stages. Guess what? I guarantee you, I'm putting it here right now. PlayStation 3 games you will be able to download someday. Just wait on it. Just wait. It's an infancy stage. Just wait. Since you're willing to wait for everything else. You make no sense, bro. 4 months in, no first party IPs, no conversation from Phil, no conversation from nobody. It's just a whole bunch of crickets on that side. Damn, last year we got Deathloop beating our damn heads last year. Forspoken is about to be on the same train as Deathloop. It's about to be beating our damn heads. You guys want to talk about being the creme de la creme, but you're looking at across the street talking about, oh, you guys should do day and date. You guys should do this. You guys should do. Turn around. Your house is on fire. Stop looking at me. Watch TV. You don't buy games anyway, Doc. You don't. That's not your big thing, is to buy games. So when you sound thirsty for day and date PlayStation titles, I want you to keep that same damn energy for Microsoft. Where is my first party AAA titles? Where are they? Your flagship IP, your egg, your baby. Since you're running around being a bot, your baby is Halo. It's not perfect, Dark, no matter how much attachment you got to that damn game. It's Halo. And if you're willing to ruin Halo, you're willing to let them all go. Free game online service. Yeah, it's working out great for y'all. Initiative is just taking off. Playground Games is just doing amazing. All of these studios, you talking about Bethesda and Activision. Don't you already got like 46 studios that should be working on games? What are you talking about the new ones for? Talk about the ones you already purchased that should have been working on AAA IPs for you. For you. And the band of bots you got behind you. But you want to talk about PlayStation. Shout out to JTech TV. Shout out to Cowboy. Shout out to Jers, my right hand man. Shout out to Sick Humor. Shout out to King Thrash. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the hip hop gamer too. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all starting to become a parody of yourself. You're starting to become the meme. And I appreciate it. This is great for content. This is Ralph Angel report from Kloud'Data Media. I'm the Oracle.